Hello, beautiful Libras, and welcome to Divine Empowerment. Awesome. All right, beautiful Libras. Whew, the energies are feeling pretty good. Yes, after last week, you guys are really starting to come into a lot of wisdom, knowledge, self-awareness, and it is beautiful. However, I do get this accelerated motion. So a lot of you will be experiencing maybe even time gaps or time loss. It's really going to hit you more in the physical sense, or you may find yourself daydreaming and lose track of time. So it is kind of like this energy that's coming in. It's going to kind of disrupt your sense of timing. But don't worry, you may want to go on a walkabout or do some grounding meditations. That'll help you stay more in sync so that you can keep up with this accelerated motion here. And then next I get the heartache and loss card. Now it's also going to accelerate your transformation. A lot of stress and anxiety is causing even some physical symptoms for you guys at this time. Maybe some sleepless nights and some general overall excessive worrying or doubts. Now that was a huge energy for the collective to release with this past full moon, which is the last full moon before the line gateway on 8/8. Now there is victory and success for you. So you will get through this transformation fairly easily, Libras. Now, victory and success. Also too, this card is saying that you're going to be sharing your victory and your success and sharing your wisdom and your awareness with others. And this is bringing you closer to your destiny, Libras. What you came here to do as divine soul beings. We're all called to do something, especially light workers, shadow workers. And sometimes it is just about getting in that awareness of what we're here to do. And then it's stand your ground. Stand your ground, meaning you are going to feel empowered, okay? But don't let that give you a false sense of pride here. Standing your ground also means sharing, recognizing, and rewarding yourself for your work, for your transformation, reminiscing or looking back on how your circumstances were before compared to how they are today. Sometimes that gives us a fresh perspective of gratitude for the work that we've put in and the achievements that we've accomplished. And then it's only right that we reward ourselves for those works. Now it's followed by the 7 of water as well. Now here is when the magic starts to happen, especially by this weekend or after this weekend. Now this reading is a 2-week period, but the 7 of water is coming in to remind you that you are the scales. As you see here, these scales are in balance. She's in her transformed state of being, okay? It is here to remind you that you are transformed. Recognizing and rewarding that transformation is really going to bring you back into balance and really propel you more towards your destiny. Okay, we get the elemental of fire. Now, this elemental of fire is coming in as a change agent. Maybe, excuse me, I need a drink of tea on that one. Ooh, change, fire. Fire is a high accelerated changing energy, right? Obviously, fire can burn a tree or burn a forest or transform this. I mean, it is very fast, very accelerated, and it can be somewhat dangerous. So you really want to be very discerning during this time, Libras. You don't want to put your air energy into a fire that is not going to serve you, and it's not for the highest good of all. So this elemental of fire is this change agent, this rapid accelerated motion. So you start out in accelerated motion, and then it's going to quicken, it's going to heighten to a different, more accelerated motion of transformation. So don't get too comfortable yet. The work's just getting started, right? Now, some of you will be going on these journeys, whether it's a journey within or an actual journey on the outside, okay? But I do see a lot of you benefiting from walkabouts, unintentional walks at this time. So, just say, all right, I'm going to go for a walk. Don't set a destination, just get out and just walk and see what happens. See what shows up for you in a synchronistic way. There could be spirit guide messages here too, or totem messages. So if for some reason you come across some rare animal that is not normally in your particular area, that would be a good totem. So you'll want to Google that, see what that meaning is. But it is kind of like this journey, this adventure. It doesn't necessarily mean vacation. It just means that you're going to be going on journeys alone. And what this is going to do is it's going to counteract that anxiety from that heart and loss card to, you're going to be able to release your fears here. You're going to become fearless, Libra. Spirit is wanting to show you that sometimes, sometimes we can be afraid of our own shadow, quite literally here. So it is about becoming more fearless, more self-determined to continue on and not only reach your destination or your destiny, but become the empowered divine soul creator of your destiny. So that's very important. I can say this much about my journey. Starting out, I'm not going to go through my whole journey. Obviously, that would take way too long. But I do want to say this, that there came a point in time when family and friends saw the shift in me. They saw this new, more authentic version of me emerge. And, many of my close friends and family have come to me and they've said, my gosh, you're just fearless. You're just fearless. And I was like, wow, that's probably to me, that was the most special compliment that they could have ever given me. It was just saying, wow, you're just fearless. You're just doing it. You are creating your destiny. You are following your path. You are living your heart and creating this beautiful lifestyle for yourself. And I was like, it's time to reward me. See how that works, Libra? So if you do stop and you're going to get that and feedback right. Feedback, right? But it's appropriate for us to recognize and reward ourselves. Don't wait for, for the rewards and recognition to magically show up. But once we become fearless and we become empowered to create our own destiny, there is a special transaction that's required there where we reward ourselves. Maybe it is a vacation, maybe it's a new purse, or maybe it's a, trip to the spa. Whatever it is that you would normally deny yourself, this is the time to reward yourself. And what's going to happen here is it's going to put you on this one of earth. This is when You become in alignment, not only with your destiny, but with your gifts, who you are at soul level. There is this merge where all the elements become, you're empowered by all the elements. So there is a lot of magic there. And this is, we're heading to the 8-8 Lion Gateway Portalway. And I mean, there's nothing more magical than that, except for your birthday. Now, that's pretty magical. I always tell everyone, make your birthday wishes. Now, this one of Earth is going to feel very challenging. It's almost going to feel like a gamble, like you're gambling on something. So again, you want to be very discerning here. Make sure that you're doing those walkabouts. Make sure that you're, getting out alone on some sort of, even if it's in meditation or some sort of journey within or on the outside here. Because what's going to happen is that this is going to give you the intuition and the guidance to be discerning about what is this one of Earth. Sometimes we'll get several, we always have multiple possibilities. We always have multiple paths. And then until we choose one, we're really just spinning our wheels. We're not actually creating any new results. So in this walkabout or in this meditation within, this journey within, whatever journey it is that you resonate with, that's when the discernment is going to come in for you guys, so that the right path, you'll know it will resonate with your heart. You will feel this resonation on this one of Earth. And it is going to be some sort of project, some sort of manifestation here in the physical. But it's going to be a lot of magic. So elemental magic, alchemy, divine timing, synchronicity. There is so much synchronicity that can take place when we just walk out our door with no clear destination, right? And then maybe it's on a drive, and then suddenly you see someplace that you've driven by maybe 100 times or 1,000,000 times or thousands of times, and maybe it caught your eye once or twice and you thought about going inside, but you just never had the courage or the time or the fearlessness to stop and go inside. So it's that kind of synchronicity where suddenly you're going to be guided to go there. And then you're going to come in, who knows, maybe you'll meet another soul that is going to, give you information, wisdom, some sort of soul contract there. So when we open up, or at least give yourself, do this 2 or 3 times a week, at least for 30 minutes or an hour. This is really, once you choose that path, that one of Earth, I get the Knight of Swords, the self-determination, the mental discipline is going to come in and literally, say, all right, Libra, let's go. And it's followed by this chariot. So it's quite literally going to take you there. Almost as if it's effortless, but, it is important to be discerning about it, because you could have to course correct here. You may choose the wrong possibility or the wrong path, and then suddenly get over here and go, I need to choose a different direction here. I need to make a different decision. It's going to be accelerated. So results will show up quickly. All right. This is not going to be a, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 month manifestation. No, this is going to be fast. More like days or weeks at the minimum. At the maximum. 4 weeks, we'll say 4 of shields. But the results will start coming in. You will get little results that will show you that you are on the right path. And once you get that 4 of shields, which is that grounding, solid foundation, It's followed by this Eight of Shields. It's truly going to be an amazing adventure, an amazing project, whether it's, creative, or if it's some sort of invention or writing a book, or whatever it is, this project that you're being called to do, that you're being led to do by your destiny, it is just going to flow. It'll be smooth sailing. Awesome. Blessings into infinity.